If you grab a pencil and look at it closely, you might see a simple yellow stick, something so basic, it's easy to take for granted. Yet, every pencil on your desk has traveled through forests, machines, and hands before landing in yours. What really goes into making something as ordinary and ingenious as a pencil? Let's start at the very beginning, the selection of wood. Unlike what you might expect, not just any wood will do. Pencil manufacturers have found that the best pencils come from cedar trees, particularly California incense cedar. The wood is prized for being soft enough to sharpen easily, but not so soft that it splinters or warps. Cedar is also naturally fragrant and resists warping, which helps pencils stay straight and smooth over time. To prepare cedar for pencils, the trees are cut down and stripped of bark. At first, this might sound harsh, but it's often part of carefully managed forests, where every felled tree is replaced by more seedlings. After harvesting, long planks are milled from the logs and left to dry, often for months, to ensure moisture levels are just right for the demanding journey ahead. Now, dried cedar planks head to the pencil factory, where they're cut into thin rectangular slats, each about the length of a finished pencil, but only half as thick. Precision cutting here is crucial. The slats must be flawless, free from knots, splits, or warps, because any imperfections could ruin the finished pencil. At this point, things get interesting. The secret to a pencil's writing ability is its lead, except there's no actual lead in pencils at all. The core is made from a mixture of graphite and clay. The graphite provides the dark, smooth writing quality, while the clay adjusts the hardness. Softer cores write darker, but wear down faster, while harder ones last longer, but produce lighter marks. Getting this formula just right is a science that each manufacturer keeps fiercely guarded. To make pencil cores, powdered graphite and clay are blended with water to form a thick paste. This mixture is extruded through tiny metal tubes, emerging as thin, endless rods, almost like gray spaghetti. Once cut to pencil length, these rods are baked in a kiln at high temperatures, making them strong and durable. Some companies even treat the cores with wax or oil, giving pencils their buttery smooth feel as they glide across paper. The next step is called grooving and sandwiching. A machine cuts shallow grooves into the slats, perfectly sized to cradle those graphite rods. Each groove is filled with a core, and then a second matching slat is glued on top. It's like a sandwich, with cedar as the bread and graphite as the filling. These glued sandwiches are pressed together until they bond into a solid block. When the glued planks are dry, they're ready to transform into actual pencils. Massive machines slice the sandwich block into individual sticks. But they're not round yet. At this stage, every piece is a simple rectangular prism. The pencils now journey through shaping machines, which slowly whittle them into familiar round, hexagonal, or sometimes triangular shapes. The classic hexagonal profile isn't just tradition. Its 6 sides make the pencil comfortable to hold and prevent it from rolling off desks. Next comes finishing, a combination of artistry and engineering. Each pencil is sanded until smooth. Then it's painted, often with multiple coats for the familiar glossy color. Yellow, the most popular pencil color in many countries, was once a symbol of high quality and luxury, chosen to signal the use of prized Chinese graphite inside. Today, pencil colors are mostly about brand identity, tradition, and a touch of nostalgia. After painting, some pencils are stamped with a brand name, size code, or even a fun slogan using metallic foil. If you're picturing a pencil, you might be thinking of that handy eraser on the end. This isn't an automatic addition. Some pencils skip erasers altogether or substitute special caps. For classic school pencils, the eraser is added in a fascinating sequence. A tiny metal ferrule, a crimped ring, often gold or silver, slides onto the base of the pencil. Then, a small eraser plug is inserted into the ferrule, and the ferrule is crimped tight to hold everything in place. Classic pink erasers are made of rubber, but synthetic options like vinyl or plastic are common too. Once the pencils are finished, a careful inspection sorts out any that aren't perfectly straight, smooth, or blemish-free. Selected pencils are packaged, sometimes by machine, sometimes by hand, for shipment to stores, schools, or right to your doorstep. Pause for a moment and think about this journey. From a living cedar tree to a smooth, painted writing instrument that feels perfectly balanced in your hand. Each humble pencil represents careful resource management, precise chemistry, ingenious machinery, and a surprising amount of human touch along the way. It's easy to underestimate just how many steps and how much thought go into making something so globally ubiquitous and easily overlooked. Pencils are quite literally designed for creation. From early sketches to final blueprints, from daily to-do lists to great literature. Their journey from raw material to final object is a miniature model for how everyday things around us are engineered, honed, and perfected over time. Perhaps the next time you pick up a pencil, you'll notice the subtle scent of cedar, feel the smooth sides in your fingers, or watch a crisp graphite line appear on paper. Each of those features is the result of centuries of gradual improvements and relentless curiosity, an example of how even the simplest tools are products of innovation, history, and expertise. In a world obsessed with the latest technology, it's easy to forget that the humble pencil remains a quiet triumph of engineering. It connects us to a lineage of thinkers, writers, and artists stretching back generations. Each mark a pencil makes is an act of both individual expression and collective effort, a reminder that the simplest objects can have the most extraordinary journeys. So, the next time you sharpen a pencil and set it to a clean sheet of paper, remember, you're holding the end result of a worldwide process. Tree farmers, designers, chemists, and machine operators, each playing a part in something bigger than themselves. It's a testament to how even the smallest manufactured things can have surprisingly deep roots. The story of the pencil doesn't end here. As environmental concerns grow, manufacturers today are inventing new ways to make pencils more sustainable. By recycling wood scraps, using alternative materials like paper or even old jeans, and finding non-toxic paints for finishing. The evolution continues, shaped by the same spirit of curiosity and ingenuity that brought us this familiar creative companion in the first place. So, next time you make a mark with a pencil, take a moment to reflect on the complex journey it's traveled. From living tree to tool of thought, each pencil is proof that sometimes the simplest things have the most remarkable origins.